You have to leave home when you're not being able to progress. You feel stuck. You keep trying, but nothing changes. It's sometimes necessary to leave. When you've reached a breaking point where you don't feel as though you can go on because it's too mundane, monotonous, too much of a challenge to turn towards what you want to have, but you haven't yet because it's scary and uncomfortable. You haven't taken the step into the unknown because your nervous system says, don't go there, it's not safe, it's dangerous. Beware, there are heffalumps. But once you go, the heffalumps aren't so bad. The shadows and darkness, which are cast in the woods, which predators hide in, are not very dangerous. They're just a new obstacle to overcome. And here's what happens after you leave home. You go on a journey, one where you learn much in various places. You learn to stay calm like Buddha, or to be still as a Stoic, to react with joy as an artist, or to learn as a philosopher. And through this journey, you don't find what you're looking for. You understand all these people who live long, enjoy their life, and have it the best that it could be. And yet, you don't enjoy yours. You can't enjoy yours as they do theirs. It's confusing because everyone says something different. One says meditate, one says garden, another says exercise, another says work. They say be with your family, be alone, read, create, write, draw. But some part of you doesn't feel right. It doesn't know where to actually put your attention because it feels like none of it will work. So you return home, back from your mountains, deserts, jungles, learning so much, and it looks like you've only returned to the same place. But if it's not learned on the journey, maybe it was waiting here all along. You could have found it, whatever it was that you needed, if you searched for decades at home. But in the 2 seasons which you left for, you learned that what you needed was right at home. You learned that what you needed was right here all along. Sometimes the journey is necessary. It might be here, it might be somewhere else, but you had to travel somewhere else to know that it was here all along. It's good to know what you want, what other people do, what you use to make yourself happy, what can make you sad, what can bring you joy, what can bring you peace. But the important thing is to know how to find it, because what one says you need, another might say you should do without. And having learned their preferences, in search of your wisdom for how to live, you realize that you have found knowledge. It's not bad, but you want the wisdom from the knowledge. This is what I want to do, is to find the ground rules of life, which you can build a foundation on, which rules work in different cultures, different time periods, different environments, which rules for how to live, how to be alive, can be used by anyone. They may take the form of questions, statements, maybe hard requirements. It is my interest to search for these, to find what I am missing, so I can build my life upon it, and share them as I work through it to help people build their life upon the same foundation, to build something beautiful, whether it's a garden, a skyscraper, or a hut, humble and peaceful, or daring and extreme. I hope to bring many along with me on this journey. that it may find a conclusion, but never an end. And the final statement is a party that invites all.